Yeah.
So if you had to bet, will he run in 2024? Yeah,
he's
no?
running. Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's gonna run no
Yes.
matter what.
If I had to bet, yes.
But like, will he be allowed to run? Like, will he be?
Oh, they can't.
Yeah.
They can't stop him from
Yeah.
running.
Okay.
I mean, technically, they can't stop even an impeached person from running. And there's a really good question of what happens if an impeached president were to win an election.
Wins. Yeah.
But no. Here's the thing, though. Like, I see one possible alternative. I don't think that they're going to do this, but I almost think it would be the better move. I think Trump should act and huff and puff like he's going to run, and then get down to where it's him and Ron DeSantis, and he should withdraw and endorse DeSantis. And then I think that
Move
DeSantis
to another
would come
country.
in. I just think DeSantis would come in and clean fucking house on that election if Trump did that in 2024. But
you're not worried about DeSantis starting to
I
show
am.
the GOP roots, like instead of being more of an outsider.
is it going to be? Is it going to be any worse than anybody else?
No.
I don't
See,
know.
that's the thing. I mean,
Yeah,
this is
it's
a
worse
weird.
than Brandon.
This
I
is
just
a
don't think
weird.
Trump will do that. He doesn't.
This
He
is
has
a
the
weird
ego to
question.
never do that.
He wants,
Yeah, I don't
he
think Trump
wants
would do
to- He
that.
wants his term.
We've pigeonholed Trump as this antithesis of the system. Is it true at all? He's done so many things with the system. If his whole campaign is going to be, I won't ever listen to Fauci's again, and I'm going to be at like more hardcore than you guys ever believed I'd be, like full Mr. Garrison. If he goes that hard, then he'll be again. Then that would be the way to win because so many people are sick of both sides of the system.
Yeah.
Whereas DeSantis is really working to like a mob, mayor with all these mobsters and dealing with everyone's getting second checks there, and he's used to it.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I can keep it afloat. I mean, I don't know if we want the system to keep working that way.
I think Trump would be good, and then you have DeSantis for 8 years.
Why doesn't he just take DeSantis as the VP?
They could do all of this
that would
stuff.
be
I just
sick.
look. There's a possibility out there. I know no one likes to talk about this, but there's a non-zero number, and it's a much more significant number of Republicans who don't like Trump. Like they're just
The
and
rhinos?
it's not just rhinos, but people who don't like his personality.
Yeah,
and,
but
and
there's
like
non-Democrats.
He's not
You
the
mean
system.
even after?
And
I thought that before.
There's a lot of
Even
non-Republican Democrats, like the
But-
repo Democratic thing. There's a lot of people outside of that, and those people like Trump a lot of the time.
But you
Yeah,
have
and
this is now
There are
Biden.
communists and anarchists who
Right,
like Trump.
Andreas, but now we had Biden. I could understand that before Biden, but everything that's happened since then, you still think there's.
I think a lot of
I don't
communists
know,
don't like.
I think
Biden.
more people
I know a
push
lot of
away from
communists who
Biden.
don't like Biden. Yeah,
I-
I mean he's letting down communists. He's letting down the left. Like he's a moderate American
He's a
neoliberal neoconservative. He's
Like,
just
I
trying to
heard that
hold on to
a
the
lot.
oligarchy.
I heard that a lot before Biden, but now when Biden's in, even the people that I know around me who are rhinos, they're like, I don't give a shit what Trump does as long as he runs and wins.
Right, and that's but see what I'm saying is I don't know. Like
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
gotcha.
saying that these are the considerations that
Correct.
are probably being out there. What people are like, no, not DeSantis, Trump. Like I'm not saying they should do that. I think that
Right.
that's a
Power
possibility.
band.
But I think going against that, Trump's looking at this going, I could be the second president elected for a second term that was not consecutive.
Right.
And not only would I do that, it'd be after overcoming 2 fake impeachments, a fake witch hunt against me, all this criminal shit. And he's thinking he'll rise from the ashes like a phoenix or
goat.
like
Yeah,
Andy
right.
Worski or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, that's a cool story
metaphor.
too. And it's
That
very
is.
appealing. But Trump's
Divine prophecy.
one final thing to consider is Trump's old. And though he doesn't
He's a
act that
firecracker. He's like,
he's a firecracker now, but,
But he's-
like a shitload can happen in 2 years.
Yeah,
and
you're
like
right.
True.
Through
We
a
forget
that he's
campaign,
80, right?
campaigns
How
are
is
rough.
he-
yeah.
Is he nearly 80? What is he
no,
now?
he's,
Yeah.
he's 70. Well, he'll be
Six?
78 in
Oh, yeah,
2024.
77.
Dude, he
So
acts
he's
like he's
2024.
50, though.
Yeah, that's
what I'm
Like, he's
saying.
like
Right.
the most
And he might-
lucid older guy I've ever seen.
He could
And he might stay
deteriorate a
there.
lot.
He might stay there, but like he gets a fucking bad disease. He falls and breaks a
Right,
hip
right.
while golfing. Who fucking knows? Like we've all had grandparents or friends with
Yeah.
grandparents who are perfectly healthy, and then
Yeah.
one fucking thing
Yeah.
happens
Fall.
and it's a catastrophe and it's
Right.
really
Yeah.
quick. I
6
don't
months
want that
later,
to
yeah.
happen. To be very clear, I think Trump would be a great 2024 president. I think it'd be fucking hilarious to see everybody screaming about it
Oh,
too.
God.
Yeah.
But
I'm back.
it's,
Just
it's still a
election
long
night.
way
I'm,
away.
I'm waiting for Hillary. I'm waiting for
What?
Hillary to say she's going to run again.
Whoa,
Let's do
whoa,
it.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Instant.
That wasn't even me.
No.
I had nothing
There
to
you
do with it.
No. He ain't coming back. He ain't coming back. He's done.
Bring me
think he
back.
just-
Look,
I
this
think
is
he
why.
just meant to
This is
have
why.
her finish.
Bring me back.
Okay. So anyway, what
Mr. Alone.
He said,
Entertainment.
bring me back.
Entertainment factor alone, baby.
He just wants
That
to watch.
2016 race
pisses me
was
off.
Wants to watch her fall.
amazing.
I
She
hear
makes
that.
I want to
me
see it go
mad,
down.
bro.
So,
And
so
you
you
know
want
I
to
will.
see Trump versus Hillary?
He wants
Yeah,
to see the
me too.
rumble. He wants to see the
I
A
rumble.
rematch.
agree.
I don't want Trump to fucking annihilate her
Yeah.
again.
No, I
It's
want
gonna
to
be
see
a thriller in the
Hillary.
Manila with the gorilla.
He
You know?
wants the rumble in the
That's what I'm saying.
jungle.
I'm there for the show, maybe.
I need my 2024 Hillary campaign clip of her appeasing black people with
Yeah,
hot sauce.
for real.
And shit like that. I want her to twerk. I want everything to happen. I want Hillary
That's
to
my
be in
favorite part.
Atlanta, hands on the wall, booty shaking like crazy.
Working.
You gotta get twerk-
Doing twerks with
Mississippi.
Hillary.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it'd be.
I
the
don't put it
fucking
past
best.
her, bro.
Andreas,
I don't put it
Andreas,
past her.
get the nutcracker.
Yeah, there you go.
Get the nutcracker.
I don't put it
You don't. Wait, you
Fuck,
don't
he
have it
doesn't
right
have it?
next to you?
Fla, could you see her? Could you see her dropping some Crisco in a cast iron pan and pan frying some chicken for a campaign ad?
Absolutely.
God, that's like, oh,
Absolutely.
I want it. It's right
And she would
there.
ruin it though
Oh,
too.
please, please.
Yeah, she'd burn the
It
shit
would-
out of
yeah,
it.
It's like
she
I'm
would-
gonna
it
get
would
me a
mess her
beer,
up.
but
And
way
she'd
worse.
still get votes. It's crazy.
I'd be tempted to vote for her just for that.
You asshole.
She is
How
like a
dare you.
poster girl for
I need to
prophylactics.
actually use this thing sometimes to crack actual nuts. So I had to go to the
That
kitchen
doesn't
and find
surprise
it.
me. This dude's. You see this, Nick? He's got an actual Hillary nutcracker.
Look at that.
This could be you.
You show
Biden's
that.
would be his
we
arm
need to-
trying to pull.
She got a
pull
little
a
prostate
kid in.
vagina too.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't want to see that. I don't want to see
Get
that.
out of here. Oh my
We need to
God.
give that to every teenage girl in case Bill comes around. They just pull it out and he goes running. Oh no, I gotta get out of here.
I mean, she
She's
literally
like cockeyed too. Her
This
eyes
is
are
so
like,
scary.
He is
Really.
cock-
she's like a fish.
I mean, it's the same picture.
I'm taking a road trip with my daughter.
God, that is frightening, Andreas. Thank you for that. My goodness. Next time he's on the show, he's gonna have a 3D printed version of her face behind him instead. That
God.
big.
Did you see the statue the dude made with her big breasts busted like Hillary
What?
Clinton statue?
oh, geez.
No.
Oh, it was
not,
amazing.
No.
I'm glad I,
did
didn't.
not see that.
I, don't-
No.
I think
Come
I
on, that's
almost
some-
I want to show everyone though. Send it to me.
All
right.
We're
That's
gonna,
a
I want to show
nightmare.
everyone.
we're
that.
gonna ruin everyone right now.
Maybe she should do OnlyFans. That would say.
Oh, God.
Oh my
No.
goodness, George!
George,
Oh my
That is her
goodness.
constituents to like.
Come
dumb
on,
people.
George. You're supposed to be
people?
the classy
Yeah.
one among
I
us.
am, but Andreas went there. He's talking about her. But I'm like, this is disgusting. That's why I took it further, sarcastically. Come on.
Oh,
What I-
man.
What I do want to see from Trump, though, is whoever his VP selection is, I want them to be freedom pilled like a motherfucker.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want him to pick that guy who got naked on the Libertarian Party stage. Like, I want that level. I want some guy who, when Trump asks, hey, what should I do? You'd be like, you need to pardon Julian Assange. You need to pardon Edward Snowden. You need to start fucking recognizing that freedom exists and we are losing it constantly at the will of government. And you're the guy who is supposed to be raking this shit out of the swamp or raking the swamp out of the lake. I don't even know what it is anymore, but I don't want a Mike Pence. Right. I don't want an establishment
Yes.
Republican, like as funny as he is electrocuting the gays or whatever. I want
He
somebody.
said that's what he said. That's what Pence
That was him.
That's
talking
Mike
about.
Pence said.
That
right?
Seriously?
Nick
It worked well for
not
him.
Not calling for that. You
No, I don't want
Right.
gays electrocuted.
Mike-
Oh
No,
my
no,
god,
I
That'd
didn't
be horrible.
understand. Were you saying he actually said that? I never heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
like,
went through
yeah.
conversion
Therapy,
therapy himself.
conversion therapy.
He said he went through it himself.
Wait, did he?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He said
What?
that.
Am I
That
wrong?
Everything
explains
makes
so
I
much.
might-
much more
Now
sense.
I
I
might
understand
have
Mike
been,
Pence.
I did not know he
misread
said
some
that.
liberal propaganda, but I'll
Oh,
I
okay.
understand Mike
I didn't know
Pence.
he
He's
said
sick.
that.
Yeah.
I never liked Mike Pence. Mike Pence is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. So surrounding
That's why
yourself with
Fly
He looked
landed on
clean,
him.
Keep
though.
your
He
enemies
made himself
close,
look real
right?
clean.
Keep
I
your enemies
can't
close.
believe it. I clicked
into the
that
heart.
picture. I clicked that picture in the private chat. It's real. I didn't know that. I was like,
The
He was
statue?
Jesus.
Mike was
In
a
the private
safe
chat.
Oh,
foil.
jeez. Wow.
Mike was a safe foil who would balance out Trump and
Hold on, I got to show everybody this.
Oh, don't show it.
I got it. I have to show
guys are-
everybody this.
Prepare
Guys.
yourselves.
America,
All right,
this is,
everyone.
America, this is beautiful.
you're about to get a strike for gore.
If you're upset, blame Andreas.
It's
Okay?
Andreas' fault.
Here it is.
Look at
This
that
was made for
face.
like a
Oh.
pro
There's no
Hillary.
nipples. She's got like
She ain't got no
a
nipples.
lace bra on
She
or
ain't got no
something.
You know, Ruth Bader Ginsburg knitted that doily bra for her.
That's where she was the
No,
last years of her life.
And you know Hillary loves this. She's like, oh yeah, I look like I'm 20 again. I love it.
Not that
Yeah,
face.
You know she don't look like that anymore.
I was being
Oh.
sarcastic. I think that was actually painful.
Now, if you did a bust of Hillary Clinton, it'd be 4 feet tall because her tits sag to the floor.
Oh, God.
Paintings of her are like that actually.
Okay,
More
maybe
realistic.
that's
just
how it
just
goes.
shoulders and tits that drag all the way down.
You can't even tell the difference. It's just like shoulder tits.